It's a little ramp where you bring your boat to get in the water. Alright, so we're taking a little walk. Let you see the scenario.
Let's race.
Not yet. Let me do this quick video. I'm going to try to make it real quick because I wanted to post something about Minister Louis Farrakhan and him being banned on Facebook and Instagram. This portrait they paint of, you know, the Minister Louis Farrakhan is strictly media. I'm going to tell you some incidents. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio. WBNS, Channel 10 News. When the Pittsburgh shooting, even though they knew who did it, the white supremacist group, you know whose picture they flashed? And I called. They flashed Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's like, why do they have his picture up? And the Jewish synagogue got shut up in Pittsburgh, and it was a white supremacist group. They had nothing to do with the Nation of Islam. You cool? But they had his picture on there, man. I'm like, if I had my eyes closed and I just looked at the title and just saw his picture, I would think that he did it. But the volume was up. And I was mad about that. That was one time. And then the other shooting, it was Pittsburgh, and it was one more. I don't know if it was overseas in Sri Lanka, whatever, or somewhere here in America. And they did the same thing. It's like, okay, white supremacist group, they like, good. They say, we can go kill Jewish people, and we don't even get blamed for it. They still get Nation of Islam and Louis Farrakhan, the Minister Louis Farrakhan, blamed for it. They're doing their job great, because the media portray that. I swear on everything, I saw that, and I was upset. I'm like, why do they have, and I'm not Nation of Islam. I support them. Here in Columbus, Ohio, student minister Daniel Muhammad, that's my guy, one of my brothers, Stephen Muhammad, here in Columbus, Ohio. I build with them, and you know, I'm always seeking knowledge and understanding, and I've never heard of Nation Islam doing anything to Jewish people or anything. The thing that I've heard Nation Islam doing is cleaning their own house to the other people in Nation Islam, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, I've never heard them doing nothing to those synagogues or nothing. And every time something is done to one, who do they put up on camera, on the whole title? His name either come up, his picture come up. I'm like, that's the media. I'm like, Nation Islam ain't got nothing to do with nothing that's happened. It's these white supremacist groups, and they're up here talking about Nation of Islam. Now, hate speech. I know a lot of people was talking about hate speech. This girl loves dirt. And I've never heard none. I know he used to say, maybe still, the white man devil. The white man was created by Yaqub from black people. And, you know, what else he think? He talk about how the European Jewish people, not the true Jewish, but the European Jewish people are the ones that perpetuate things against, you know, blacks and, you know, certain areas of this world. I never heard him say hate, kill, destroy. You know, I've never heard any rhetoric or read any literature other than stating the plight of the black man, what the white people have done to us, you know, past, present, apparently the future, and now they shut him down. See, that Savior speech got people riled up, because on some real, when I listened to that, he explained a lot of stuff that I've never inquired about. I really didn't care, because, you know, I'm spiritual, but I'm just not. Seven of Scientists is Seven of Scientists. I can't be restricted to certain organizations or religions to control me or dictate to me. I'm a grown man, and I seek knowledge of my own, and I worship in spirits, and I do my tithes the way that I feel that it should be done, and hopefully, you know, that get me a place in heaven, because I help everyone, not just the church. The church is doing something helping the people, then it's cool. But the most of the churches I've held, the pastors that I've dealt with, they ain't shit. They don't represent God. They just manipulators, use the poor, use women for their own sexual deviant pleasures. That's all I've run into several good pastors, for real talk. But I'm just saying, that's the quality of pastors that I have seen in the hood. And I'm dealing with one right now that I almost wanted to lay hands to, like exorcist or something, to get the devil out of him. for real, in court with this dude now. And then these the same people that always, I get around, I'm like listening to Christians sometimes, especially the bishops and stuff, they always down in this Islam and the notion of Islam and got something negative to say. I'm still yet, you know, I know they probably don't like the rhetoric, what's being said, but I don't know about hate. He tell us to make us better. He tell us about the history, how they've been, you know, just persecuting us as black people. They might not like the rhetoric about, you know, white people were made and the Caucasus Mountains and all the other rhetoric that people know of. A lot of religions and doctrines I know about, I've studied about, but I may not practice. But I understand, and I may practice it in some ways. Just like I know that it's certain religions out there where the preacher or the head pastor or reverend can have sex with the women and your wife. How can I be in an organization and the man that's preaching to me and teaching me a certain word can have sex with my wife? And nah, I'm like, I couldn't be down with a lot of stuff, but then it's a lot of stuff I might read and certain stuff that could be, they about to put their boat in the water, if y'all can see. But you know what I'm saying, they might be good for some things in life and may not. But I just was very upset with Facebook, Instagram. You know, I heard the Moorish World guy, no disrespect, but he was saying like, oh, talking about Brother Ben X and Rizza Islam. Oh, y'all out here worried about Facebook and Instagram, but you have to think, my brother, before it was Facebook or Instagram, the Nation of Islam was strong with the streets, the VCR tapes, DVDs, CDs, without no social media. So it was a powerful and recognized organization without being on social media. Organizations use social media because that's where all the people are going now, unfortunately. So you have to use these outlets to get your message across because these are the most popular outlets. It's not that it's needed. It's not needed because they'll hit the streets. That's the difference between the Nation of Islam, my brother, than a lot of other these cats. They're on the streets. They get their message across on the streets, and they be on the streets selling bean pies, the final call. So they don't really need the Instagram and the Facebook to get their message off. They've been around so long. Come over here, baby. Come over here. They've been around so long without that stuff. I just wanted the car, and I don't want you to walk in the street, but you good now. Go ahead. You okay? I just want you to watch the cars. I didn't want you to just dart across the street without paying attention. I can't believe you getting your new shoes dirty. You just, it's fresh kicks, man. We always in fresh stuff. Anyway, I just was disappointed in all this. I'm disappointed with a lot of things people saying and doing. Just the Nation of Islam been very strong without, you know, social media, and they will just still be strong without social media. They don't really need social media. It's just an outlet that helped them reach, just like any other entity using social media to get out to the public, you know, information and things, and they use that, but it's not needed. So that's my 2 cents and my take on, you know, the Louis Farrakhan. Hopefully I probably put this video up. I might not because I'm enjoying the day, man. But I left a video saying I was going to speak on this because I was disappointed in social media. Yes, I called Channel 10 because my girl who got a clone on Channel 6 now, ABC 6 on your side, Columbus, it's her clone. I'll be looking at that like, damn, that's my girl. Oh, my girl on Channel 10 now. That's, you know, that's my media thing. I said that about when somebody was talking about these cargo things here, saying they was involved in it. And I let my girl know she was on that other channel, you know, and my brothers and them I spoke on. Everybody can speak on who I'm talking about here. I even contacted her. You know what I'm saying? I understand that certain people in the newsroom and the higher ups, they have a say in what goes on the screen when, come here. I don't know what they're doing. Just stay away from the street thing. Just get your stick. Come on, we about to leave. I'm just like, they get a say of what's going on. I'm like, how they put Minister Louis Farrakhan on there talking about the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting when he had nothing to do with it? Y'all knew it was a racist group. Then Channel 10, 48 hours come about this particular racist group or white supremacy group I'm around a bunch of white people. It'll keep my... No, we good, because I'm strapped. What? All right, you cool, baby. We good. Anywhere in this earth. But, you know, I was just like, how could y'all put and plaster his face on a news article or a news thing about something that he ain't had nothing to do with? Twice. Channel 10 once. I can't remember. I don't know if it was CNN or someone else. I'm like, man, that's just straight hate. That's straight hate, man. That's straight hate. But you know what? They must be afraid of something. He must be doing something good. That Savor speech got them shaking. Numbers probably going up. They're like, nah, he done use our social media outlet to promote all his stuff. Like, you can still go to NOI.org. They have streaming services on that. So I don't know what people talking about. Oh, why y'all worried about Facebook? Well, why they worried about Facebook and Instagram? They're not. They're just not going to let someone do something that's not right to them. So you're going to fight, even though it's not our platform. But you're not just going to be taking our stuff down and just like, we're not going to say nothing if it's unfair. We should challenge the decision. We should do something to just be like, hey, y'all can't just be doing that, because the next person might be you. That's my take on that, man. Assalamu alaikum to all my Nation of Islam and Muslim people out there, man. You know, whatever y'all believe, I'm learning more about it every day. I just hope that everybody continue to focus on their lives, man, and get better and get that critical thinking and you know, critical reading skills together, critical comprehension skills together, so you understand what's going on in this world and won't be that 85% bamboozled in this world. We out, man. We about to go have some fun. Come on, you ready to go, baby? Let's get these drones out before it get dark. I like to fly them in the dark. That's where the boats go. If anybody know where I'm at, y'all see where I'm at. Bring y'all boats over. Nice little riding park. This is where the obstacle course is on the other side of that. Y'all seen this in videos. This is my spot, man. And that's my dirty baby. Peace and blessings, man. Positive energy and vibes, man. Love you, Minister Louis Farrakhan, Nation of Islam. As usual, I know you guys will stand strong. Now you getting dirt on me? For real? You just do dirt on me? Peace, y'all.